What's up, y'all? Today is Friday. Friday. I don't know exactly what day, but anyway, my situation is Friday morning, a.m., 3:35 a.m. And I just came from the ice bar and everything. Yeah, one of the most. I guess it's another night out. We out doing we doing the music scene and everything. I ain't gonna beat around the bush, you know. I'm just gonna really just get to the straight point. I know why a lot of y'all came. Y'all want to find out what happened between these two strippers and everything, and why the fight kicked off and stuff. I know that's why a lot of people here they see that thumbnail and they see how the girl did it. I mean, I'm talking about she kicked her in the head and everything. She stumped her out like it was most definitely you can see the beast up in her. You know, when people mind say swing and kick you at the same time, and when you're on the ground, the not the kick but to stump, that speaks volumes to a beast up inside you. And old girl had it, you know, and that's the crazy part about it because she was real nice and sweet and stuff. And when that happened, you know, I guess she just clicked and it came out and stuff. And it kind of when you know, she reached out to me. She wanted the footage. She asked me how much to get the footage. You know, me, I'm a hustler, so of course I'm gonna sell the footage to her. But she reached out to me, and I replied back to her. You know, she reminded me of me back when I had a beast up inside me. You know, I was that type of person to where if we went there, it was hard for me to not want to go there. Like, and that's what I saw in her and stuff. And I'm not even gonna lie, I felt good because I don't see that in me no more. I'm laid back. You know, I actually went through the training of being able to have restraint from a lot of things, and I'd overlooked a lot of things and stuff. Even tonight, I was tested. You know, the security guard, me and the security guard that got into it. You know, the security guard trying to make money out the parking lot, which kind of rubbed me kind of wrong because I'm looking at it like, okay, you want your $10? I'm not finna give you no $10 for no parking spot. You know, I mean, I respect the game, but that's not the situation that's going on out there. There's and everything. First of all, it's mixed parking. It's mixed parking because it's a complex with multiple businesses up on there and stuff. And then I felt like I had already been there for a good 2 hours just sitting there waiting for my client to get there and everything. I didn't have enough time to go inside JR Cricket and spend some money with JR Cricket and eat me some wings and go back out to my car and sit in my car and eat my wings while waiting for my client to get there. So, you know, I felt like, shit, I ain't finna give you no money for no parking and stuff. Because I just felt like they were just being greedy. You know, they were just sitting up there mingling and thinking about ways that they can get some money off people. And when I walked up, I looked green because I got on a button down with a tie, you know, and I was me personally, I was operating off my spirit. I was like, man, the spirit that they was giving me is that here they is trying to just say anything. Well, tonight we just gonna charge for parking. When they come on in and we see they park somewhere, we're just gonna tell them it costs some money to park right there. Come on, man, you doing security, man. Y'all ain't helping. Y'all ain't sectioning nothing off. Y'all ain't doing nothing. So but it's cool though. You know, okay, I just told my client took care of him, gave him $10, and you know, instead of him being happy that he got the $10, he was over there mad because I told him the truth. I told him, man, you know, as security, y'all need to be focused on trying to protect the club and make sure no guns and none of that come up in here. Y'all shouldn't be worried about getting some money off who's parking in the parking lot. You're doing too much. You're going above that's your job duty. That's not your job duty. You're going above it. You're doing a little too much, and it's all in the name of greed. When y'all gonna get the money anyway? Him being greedy for that little bit of money was gonna cost that club and the other people that's a part of that establishment money. cause we bought like 3 bottles up in there, you know. So 3 bottles, and man, they threw a lot of money on the dancers, a lot of money on the house dancers. They paid the DJ, they paid the bartenders, they tipped them, and so it was a lot of money being circulated coming from what we bought to that situation and stuff. And all of that was finna get canceled just because the security guard wanted $10 for parking. So I was tested tonight, and you know, he over there. Well, man, I feel like you disrespecting me and everything. Man, I don't want to hear none of that, man. You got your $10. You don't even supposed to be talking to me no more. Get your $10 and go on back to the front and secure the club and make sure all of that was going on. So that really kind of rubbed me kind of wrong. But you know, they calmed me down and they was like, hey, you know, stay focused, stay focused. You hear the film and get back right and everything and stuff and I did, you know, I got back right and stuff. It's just that greed spirit kind of killed me, and that's the spirit that I'm speaking of right now. That's the spirit that led for that girl to get mad at the other girl. You know, the girl who's stomping her out. Let me tell you how me and her connected off the rip and how crazy things is, because I asked her when we first got there. I ain't say when we first got there, but early in the night when we first got there, there wasn't money being made with the dancers. You know, let me say it like that. Money wasn't. You know, it been a few people that threw a little $5 or $10 here and there, but for the most part, money wasn't being made with the dancers and everything. So I asked the young lady. I said, "Shit, you ready for your role in the movie?" She replied to me. She said, "I'm gonna start dancing when they start throwing money." I said, "No, it don't work that way, baby. With me, once I turn the light on you, that's when they're gonna start throwing the money." Now she had 2 options right then and there. She could have been stubborn and didn't do nothing and really tried to chump me out. She could have been real arrogant like some of them strippers can be. Or she could dance. She most definitely danced. And I'm talking about they went ham throwing money on her. They went so ham throwing money on her, it was ridiculous and everything. So I can see if I was to rewind that whole night and just go back and relook at it, I can see where the other girl probably felt a little jealous and everything, because she really came over there and she made her way up in there and went straight toward my artist, you know, went straight toward Capo, and it was like, okay, she finna get her some of this money that's finna get thrown, which I get it, you know, she why not? Money is meant to be shared. It's not meant just for one stripper to be able to get it all and stuff. So it made sense for her going there and stuff. Now, fast forward a lot of drinking later. Fast forward maybe an hour later, an hour and a half later, a lot of drinking. It's a nightlife, so I don't know. I'm assuming it probably other things going on, other drugs. I can't per se. You know, but you know, sometimes when people be spaced out, a lot of times they might be on some other drugs and everything and stuff. But most definitely drinking. I most definitely can say that and stuff. And as the night went on, now keep in mind the spirit is greed. Now the spirit is greed and it's about chasing that money and making that money, wanting too much money when you are already eating. You know, that's my whole thing. Security guard, you already eating. Why you trying to eat off the parking lot? And I get it with some of them. You know, I fuck with some of them that, you know, that does that, but they also know who is who. You know, that's my whole thing. They also know who is who and stuff. And with that being said, by knowing who is who, they know what makes sense and who they can charge. Unfortunately, unfortunately, old boy, you know, he looked at me, he sized me up tonight, and it felt like I was green, and he wanted to try me and stuff. So, but back to the strippers. She felt like that girl was green and she could try that girl. You know, she how can I say it? She ended up donkey kicking that girl, man. I'm talking about for real. She for real donkey kicked that girl and everything. And I guess the girl felt like she had no other choice but to fight back. But to fight. That girl walked around for a second, tried to find somebody to hold her money, and when she found somebody to hold her money, man, she went off. She went off. I'm talking about went to go whelming and hitting and boom, 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 and I can tell the girl that she was beating up on. You know, she had to be on a little bit more than alcohol because you know, it's like she recognized she getting beat up, but she don't recognize. Like she's kind of slow to react, which means to me that you're probably on some other type of drug because you know it's a delayed process. It's like somebody hitting me, but I'm not moving fast enough to try to stop it, and that's what she was doing. She wasn't moving fast enough to try to stop it. At one point, she down there felt like she laid on the ground and was just getting kicked in the head. I got to kind of go back and relook at it. You know, she kind of laid on the ground and got kicked in the head and stuff. And it all started with greed, though, man. Cause when they started performing at the very end, and I'm saying it's greed because they had already, like I said, it was like an hour or so later, they had already made a good amount of money, a good amount of money. My people alone threw some good money up on them, made them feel good and everything. And I guess they wanted more. I guess they wanted more, and it didn't turn out too well for old girl and stuff. And she, like I said, she donkey kicked that girl, and that girl went and found somebody to hold. The girl who got donkey kicked, went and found somebody to hold her money, and she came back and got the women and the one of the promoters went to grabbed her off and pulled off to the side, but at the same time, while she was pulling the girl off, I guess the girl either had a hold of the other girl that she was jumping on and pull her with her and whatnot. And I guess by that time, the promoter ended up letting the girl go. So when he let the girl go, that freed the girl up to be able to kind of kick her and stomp her while she was on the ground and everything. And yeah, man, it just one of the nightlife and everything, and it is what it is, man. This is Grind signing out. Nightlife stories of some of the stuff that I go through and what I see while I'm out here moving around, and it is what it is. For you artists out there, all I can say is just hit me up, man, and let me try to work with what you got going on and everything. It's not cheap neither, man. It's not cheap, you know. If I really rock with you and I mess with you, you can probably get something from me for about up under $200 something. But anybody else new, just be prepared. Just be prepared to spend more than $200. Just to get me to come on out to events and everything. But it's well worth it because I give you a whole month worth of marketing content, so you can't beat that. You know, you spend 250, spend 300 for a little campaign, but you walk away for a marketing strategy that's enough marketing content for that event that can last you for a whole month and stuff. And truth be told, anybody that's getting events filmed, you supposed to be able to at least have your YouTube or your other site set up to where you can make that money back. You know, off of visuals that have been put together. You know, I say YouTube because that's the simplest one, but if you already have that set up to where you should be able to make money, making 300 some thousand, get 300 some thousand views can easily get you them $300 back. Let me say it like that. You know, so with that being said, you should already have that type of stuff set up. Now, if and I'm saying it like that because I'm saying like if you give if you spent $300 me, you should be able to make that back by getting 300,000 views. Now anything over that is positive, is money going into your account. So it's not a bad investment. You win in the long run. You just got to make sure you popping. It's just that simple. You got to make sure you popping it. And if you ain't popping, then you got to fix that. You got to give up on the music or whatever. Either fix or give up on the music. But for the most part, you got to yeah, we got yeah. But for the most part, it is an investment. You can make your money back. And but call me though if you got that for real. If you got that money and you just trying to really do the music, give me a phone call. I ain't gonna talk you off, man. I'm kind of getting sleepy right now and everything. I done pulled up here to the gas station to go ahead and get me something to, I guess snack on again. I done ate them down JR Cricket wings and everything and gas station, man. I bought that chicken out the gas station too. I bought this shit out the gas station too, man. Champ chicken. I couldn't eat that shit. I couldn't. I can't eat that gas station shit, man. That shit taste like some damn rubber. I can't eat that. I can't eat that gas station shit, man. And look at them French fries. Look, French fries taste like you just biting on some rubber. I'm talking about that shit was just horrible. Then I turned around and got from JR Cricket, which wasn't bad. That kind of hit the spot. Um, I'm trying. I'm really trying not to eat again and everything, but I'm really bored because right now I'm so used to going to the after hour club. But I'm trying to turn down, and that's the main thing. Turn down, get me some rest, and edit some of this stuff, and get used to just going live and making money for me, just talking in front of the camera instead of being somewhere filming. I'm somewhere safe, away from stuff like that, and I'm safe and away from stuff like that. Just imagine if each one of them had some guys there that was with them. Now guys are in the middle of a situation that's stemmed from two females that can't get along at work and stuff. I'm saying like that. But I ain't gonna talk y'all, man. For y'all people that's out there, make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel. Um and stay supporting me. Stay supporting me. With that being said, thank you.